Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
Hello everyone, welcome to round 3 of my F1 World Championship career mode thingy. Oh man, I screw up always these intros. Anyway, welcome to the championship. As you can see, we have a new upgrade available for chassis weight, and I'm looking forward to using this upgrade now for the Grand Prix. And China, I'm not a big fan of the Chinese track. I mean, it's a good track, don't get me wrong. There's nothing really wrong with the Chinese Grand Prix. It's quite an aerodynamic racetrack, so it does suit cars with a lot of high downforce, and the Haas doesn't have the most downforce from all the cars. So I definitely needed to check what the car performance was during the weekend. So in free practice one, nothing really much happened. I found it trickier to do a lot of the track communication stuff. The tire wear was surprisingly the best part of this whole challenge, which I don't know why, but for some reason I'm doing well in tire wear development. I guess because I'm getting used to the prime tire. Although I think this is the last race I will be doing the prime tire. I think the next Grand Prix in Spain I will probably do the soft tire and see what happens. And of course, it was important for me to check out, to do the qualifying runs. And I'm going to confess in advance, I was struggling in my qualifying runs. I found that my car just doesn't have enough downforce, so I had to do a lot of setup changes. I stayed with the default setup that F1 2016 recommends, but alas, I changed that completely and just moved on. So in free practice 2, I decided to make a lot of changes, and we're talking about the most changes I made to date. I changed the ride height, I changed, I think, a little bit the camber. I might have already just left it as it is. I changed a little bit of the aerodynamics, actually drastically the aerodynamics in that first session, and I didn't change too much with the transmission or any of that stuff, so I just really only focused on suspension floor and ride height in general, and suspension. And that was pretty much my objective in free practice 2. Again, I was struggling, and at this point of the whole weekend, I kind of wasn't really looking forward to it, because I just said, okay, we're not gonna do well. Like, there's no way I'm gonna do freaking well during this weekend. And then it rained. Like, I've not driven any racing in F1 2016 in the rain, so I was not looking forward to this. I knew that, and the worst part is that my objective for my manager was to get 9th place or more, and that sucks. Like, that is pure Ebola, because I've never driven in the rain. It was pouring down with rain, so I had to set good times. And the thing is, I go out of my first lap, and I knew that, I knew I wasn't going to do well. And in the first extreme wet weather lap, I set the fastest time of the session, which is amazing. Like, I didn't expect that at all. And going into the rest of the session, I did consecutively laps that were still faster, and they were at least more than a second faster than the second place car of, I think it was Sebastian Vettel at the time. Then I pitted in, and the rain started to die down. It looks like it wasn't raining really anymore. It was just intermediate temperature, almost dry weather tires, and put some intermediates. By this point, I was like 5th or 6th or 7th. So I knew there was a chance that I could mess up this lap. I only had one shot to set a proper lap with less than a minute to go. So without explaining how that lap went, I'm going to show you this lap, because I believe this was the best lap I've ever done in any racing game. It was just that good. Check this out. So, you're probably wondering at this point what time, like what position I finished. Well, I finished pole position. Yes, that's right. It only took 3 races to get pole. I don't understand it either. Either I'm driving pretty okay, or, actually, no, that's it. I must be driving okay with the cars. I don't know how it got pole position. Anyway, really good start to the race weekend, I guess. This is where, for some reason, I was just so far ahead. It was like 1.8 seconds, and I was kind of looking forward to the race. The race was dry, which I didn't really want it to. I kind of wish it was raining, because it was clear that I was actually quite quick in the rain. So the race went on, and the race started, and it was just a race that was like a big blur. It was just awesome. For some reason, it was just the Mercedes and myself that were racing each other, and racing each other well. We were trading fastest laps over and over again. I think there was one lap where we all set the exact same time. We just continuously were chasing each other over and over and over again. I decided, though, during this race, you may have noticed that I was not on a soft or super soft tire. I was on the prime tire. I decided to take a risk where I would take the prime tire because I can make it last very long, and I could pit a lot later, which means I could end on a super soft. The problem is with this tire is that you have to pray and hope that when the other drivers go onto the softs that you don't start losing time because you're on a much slower tire. That's very unhealthy. And fortunately, or strangely enough, that wasn't the case. For some reason, I was just driving very, very, very quickly, to the point where I was actually going faster on an old set of medium tires than compared to the Mercedes, who are on soft, brand new tires. That's pretty frickin' amazing. The car, I don't know what I did. I guess it was all that testing on tire wear on the medium tire that seems to be proving dividends. And it was just amazing how far I could go into the Grand Prix. In fact, I kind of wish that I didn't pit on lap 10 or 11. I think it was 11. No, it was lap 10. Because if I were to have stayed out a lot longer, I could have just done a last-minute pit stop. And I swear I think I would have been still faster than the Mercedes. I then went to the super soft tire, and I realized I was fast, but I wasn't as fast as I thought I was going to be. So clearly the medium tire was suiting that the most. But at this point, I was still leading the frickin' Grand Prix. This was it. Like, I couldn't believe it, and the gap was large. I gained time in that stop by like at least like 3 or 4 seconds than when Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton pitted. It was unbelievable. I just was going crazy all of a sudden, and then we reached the final lap, and this was it. This was the pinnacle of everything I had ever expected. The American team was, I think, going to do it. The Americans were going to win the frickin' Chinese Grand Prix. I don't know how we were going to win it, but we were going to win it. It was going to be frickin' amazing, and oh my god, we frickin' did it! I don't know how, but we won. We won a Grand Prix in our third race, my third race ever in F1 2016. I have no freaking idea how I did it, but it was beautiful. God bless the United States of America. Yeah, this was good. American winning in an American car. So, jokes aside, it was an amazing Grand Prix and a really great start. I'm only 7 points away from Nico Rosberg in the championship standings, and it looks like it's going to be a really awesome fight. I think, actually, this is going to be a really competitive season. Roll on to Sochi, which is the next race. I think I made a mistake where I said it was Barcelona. My God, guys. We won a Grand Prix! America's won a Grand Prix, so we're actually winning something other than frickin' NASCAR and IndyCar, although IndyCar is actually pretty cool, and NASCAR is actually pretty cool. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this overly ridiculous episode. See you all soon, and I'm going to go look at the bald eagle for an hour. That was awesome! Hello everyone, Delta here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, and don't forget also to comment below. If you dislike it, be sure to also comment below and let me know what you think. I'm always trying to improve, as you can probably expect. And if you like my videos in general, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. If you like any of my other videos, don't forget to go check them out as per usual. Till then, I'll see you all soon, and thank you very much for watching.